Kia ora everybody. Yes, we're on another Smiley moment, and this is one that I think we seriously need to address. Here it goes in our local paper. It's talking about here a headline that says meth easier to get in Northland than anywhere else in New Zealand. Well, I want you to know, those of my viewers, that there are some people who are combating this. I know nothing about what the scenario is about, so join me as we go inside and find out what this is all about. Did you hear that? Trying to solve the pee problem. So there is a resistance that's happening. Kia ora. Ko waitu ignua?
Ko irana takuingoa, ko irana parauni.
Okay, Irana, tell me, why are you here?
Firstly, my passion for God, and He lead me.
Well,
on
hey,
my
by the
path.
way, this wasn't a setup, so kia ora.
And another thing is my love for our community.
Right.
My love for our kaumātua queer. My mamae for those that are affected by me. And
Yes, so
that's why-
mumai means a wound, you know, if you
Yeah.
don't understand it. Yep,
Aye.
go. Aye.
That's why I'm here, to try and make a difference.
Right. Now I need to ask you a very direct question. Have you been a user?
I haven't been a user of meth, but back in the day I was a user of many other things.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
the same as with yours truly.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't around.
I have to be honest, why was I a user? Because of my upbringing, sexual
Yeah.
abuse.
Yeah, yeah.
And I needed something to numb that pain.
Yeah, you see, what we're dealing with here, you've got to hear what we're
Yeah.
saying here. Sometimes the meth addiction is actually a way to try and fill a vacuum. I'm going to be candid. I just walked in on this and it's good, because then I can't know who's the key man, who's the one with the biggest shoulders. I don't, but this guy looks like he has decent shoulders. So, oh wait, okay. Ko waitu ignua? Okay, Arthur. Why are you in this? Why are you involved in this?
Because pee is an addiction, and it's a taniwha within our communities.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
And all the little small communities,
Yeah.
and no one's doing anything about it. So we want it's from the community point of view.
Yeah.
We want to say that there's options that we have for
Yeah, that's
those
good.
for families and
That's good.
for those who are users,
Yeah.
and we've got information and experts at the
Yeah.
end of the
Okay.
lines.
Your name is
Amber.
Amber.
Amber, yes.
Right. Now I'll tell you something. I know this lady is not just standing on the sidelines. You want to make a difference.
Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I want
Now,
to make
okay. I know. Now, what do you run on a Monday night?
NA and Kaikohe at our church Mount Zion at 7 p.m.
Right.
It's Narcotics Anonymous.
Awesome.
So, yeah, for
Okay.
covering addicts.
Now, I want to ask this question. Have you been a user?
Yes. Yes, I started at the age of 18. I was 7 years shooting up meth, amphetamines, and now I live to tell the tale. So I've turned my life completely around. I'm doing a mental health and addiction course.
Bring it
and
on.
Atua is my saving grace.
Hey, by the way, you are probably thinking, oh, this is another setup. No, it's not. Well, I'm just interviewing as it is. Okay, now I know you like gardens.
Yes, love gardens.
Now,
yes.
would the figure of a garden be synonymous with what you're doing in terms of planting seeds?
Absolutely, yes.
Seeds of hope, is that right?
Yes, seeds of hope, yes.
Ko waitu ignua, what's your name?
Tripp,
Tripp. What are you doing here?
supporting the kaupapa.
The kaupapa of
No meth.
no meth. Did you hear that? You heard it on Smiley Reports. Okay, Tripp, I need to ask you this, and I want to cut to the chase. Have you been a user?
Yep.
So, what is your journey now? How long are you in the process of, how long have you been out of it?
5 years.
5 years.
Yep.
Give me one of these. Did you hear that? 5 years. Big time.
Yep.
What has been your antidote? Why have you been able to get off it?
Tikanga mana warua.
Wow. Did you hear that? Ko waitu ignua?
Ngaho Pirihi Davis.
Okay, Matua. Why? Why are you involved in this?
Why am I involved in this? It's because, you know, if you're going to stop anything, you got to get involved.
Right.
It's no good sitting back and saying to everybody else, well, gee, that's a problem. So you just got to learn, lean into the plow with everybody else and get it
Bring
done.
it on, bring it on.
But, and because it's epidemic in our communities. And I believe in the power of people.
Yes, yes.
That's able to work together collaboratively.
Yep.
Is the thing that makes the changes. And I also have a faith in Atua.
Wow.
Actually with his leading.
Hey, by the way, you're all probably thinking this has been a setup. Hey, we've just met. Hey, is this right? I'm just saying this to our camp. A lot of people watch my program.
But the kororo for me around the father kororo,
Yes.
totally with you.
Are you on with me? Yeah, I caused a bit of a...
No, because people are still working through that. And the peana.
Yeah, aye.
Yeah, people. But the key thing for me is like our disconnection from our earthly fathers and understanding our relationship with our Heavenly Father.
Wow.
Gives us an understanding of how we do this better because He created us. We are part of His creation. Wow. And so our children, the extension of us is in our children.
Yes.
So, you know, the challenge for me is that my dad did his best to what he knew, and everybody has a story.
Yes, everybody.
So, you know, usually when I see people that are hurt, well, they've been hurt.
Right.
Stuff has happened to them. That's why I always there's no judgment in it. So here's my chance now. I've got the banner. So what do I do about it?
Kaikohe. Okay. Okay, Mātua. This is the first time I'm here.
Yep.
And I feel privileged that I'm here to be a part of seeing a resistance against a problem that we're seeing in our area.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you involved?
Because I have a son, and the legacy that I leave him
Wow.
is the world he will live in.
Hey, did you hear that? Because I have a son. We're talking about the next generation. Because this epidemic could be transferred. And
It's a
we need to
whakapapa
hold
that we
it.
leave.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's right.
So if we don't clean up our whakapapa,
Yes.
then that's what legacy we leave. It's no different from our generation where we were the bluebird and the chips sitting in the car park of the pub.
Yeah.
It had to change.
Okay.
It's what
You hit the nail on the head.
Ka pai,
Yeah. Kia ora. Yeah. KIAKAHA. Kaikohe.
Chris Nahi from Mankahia.
Awesome. Okay, Chris. Why would you want to be here?
I have a passion for people and whānau, for restoration of families. And
Are you noticing my viewers? He mentions the word whānau.
Yes.
This is coming through all the way because this epidemic is affecting our whānau.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Chris, I need to ask you a straight question. Have you been a user?
Yeah, I was in full-blown addiction for 15 years.
Oh my
15
gosh.
years.
So, okay, I need to ask you another straight question. Are you straight?
Oh, I'm straight as.
So how long have you been straight?
I called out to God two years ago. From
What?
my jail cell.
Hey, have you noticed the similarities? God seems to be coming in the equation.
Yeah.
Okay, give me one of these. Candidly speaking to those of my Smiley report watchers, hey, look, you get a package at this now. Notice, whānau first, and then you got meth. Isn't that an interesting paradox in some ways? Whānau, but you got meth. Why? Because a lot of the answer is seen in that. I find this an exciting time, me being at this event, because I'm having an opportunity to see people who are bringing a resistance against the problems that are surfacing in all our communities. So you watch this space on the next Smiley report. And by the way, do you like my t-shirt? Pretty cool, huh? KIAKAHA.